Hello, how you going? So it is Australia Day, or, you know, there are some other ways to call today happening.
Australia Day.
Australia. And this has happened.
Get the glass there.
So we've actually shattered a back car window.
Turn that off and get me a beer, bitch.
It was a filing cabinet that did it, and
The filing cab did it.
yeah, it was the filing cabinet
It was
the driver and the filing cabinet, and the fact that there was no towel placed over the back of the filing cabinet. I mean, a lot of things happened. It wasn't done intentionally. It was a pure accident, but this is what it is. And I've never seen one. I've actually never seen a back windscreen shatter like this, but it is like, it was intense.
No.
What, like this?
Like,
Just like that. Oh, man.
it's a bit crazy.
Does anybody know how much it will cost for a new Subaru rear window? please?
Yeah, this is the question.
Is it worth more than the car, or?
It probably is. Like, the car has seen a fair bit of wear and tear, but you know, it is late in the day. We are talking 7:47 here in Taswegia, and
Public holiday.
it's a public holiday because it is Australia Day public holiday, and
The 26th of January.
we were picking up a friend, doing a bit of a beer run. It's been a full day. Everyone's had a lovely time. And this little accident has in fact happened. We were a bit boggled. Nobody really felt the brunt of it. I was sitting in the back seat and I was like, I heard this like giant crack and I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? And this is what's going on. So, thoughts?
Pick up as much.
Anybody got some thoughts about it? Because we've got the wet and dry vac over there. We're in the backyard. It is looking pretty intense. Can I switch the camera?
Here, look. Nothing coming out of there.
Holy moly. Look at this. Holy moly.
It's pretty, if anything.
I got a little cut,
The diamond.
but nothing major. Holy moly, look at that. Oh, Mari says, oh my gosh.
We should get lots of light.
I beg your pardon?
It's a vacuum, all right. It probably needs an
It's doing the peripheral stuff.
Well.
Oh wow, like look at that. Yeah, that shuttering is in fact nuts, Mari. Holy moly.
Damn, guys, look at you go.
I just couldn't believe it. I've never seen it happen before. This is my baby. So we've had actually a really nice day. Like, the weather is a bit funny today. But then Kel came over to visit. In case you didn't know, Kel is the one that actually does all the dispatching for my Bone Stone decks. And she came over to pick up more boxes, believe it or not. And I said, come over, come and have a beer, come and have a settle, because it was like late in the day. And she's like, okay. So that led to this epic adventure. Who knew the Bone Stone would lead to... So crazy, so crazy. But we are going to try and sort it out in the safest way possible, and a chance the insurance will pick it up. It probably will. It honestly probably will, because it was a total accident. There was no like ridiculousness happening with it. We put the filing cabinet in the back. Everything was semi-secure, but as we were leaving, because there was an incline and there was a bit of a like it was a bit of a funny corner, so we had to take off a little bit. And it's just gone, and I'm in the back of the car, and I was like, what was that? I've never seen it happen before in my life. I've been in a couple of car accidents, mind you, and I've never seen it happen. But this was like, oh, sorry, puppy. Here's the puppies. There she is. So yeah, it's all systems go here. But pretty serious, pretty intense. And Kel took it like a trooper. She's so like, it should be covered and like everything's insured, so it should be covered and all of that. But I've just never seen it. Do you know what I mean? I've never seen it. To which I was like, holy moly. I mean, every Australia Day, without fail. Oh, Julie, thank goodness you were not showered in the back. I know, right? I know. Every Australia Day something happens. Every single Australia Day. We had the slip and slide for the kids. I just did some weeding in the garden. So this is the naked garden now. That's right. And we have the slip and slide. It looks a little bit like rolled up now, but that was fully out, and we had all sorts of like detergents on there, and the kids were sliding to their glory. That ended up being a little bit pear-shaped, but it's Australia, you know what I mean? It's so funny. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Just a quick little broadcast to show you the adventures that we get up to here in our tiny pocket of the country in Geeveston, Tasmania, which is the southern end of Tasmania. And thank you so much, Tvita Ellie. We are trying to be as safe as we can, try to make sure the kids don't come out and walk on the glass and all of that. But it's always an adventure. Like, it's always an adventure here. Something always happens in this part of the world. But in amongst my friends, like, we're constantly getting phone calls going, you would not believe what happened. And it's always so exciting and it's always so amazing. And I'm like, living in the country has its perks. I've lived in cities for a lot of my life, and I've got to say the country is extremely exciting. I have got to tell you. But look, everyone like pulls together and hello daytimers. But all systems go. I better go and pitch in and help. But I'll leave you to it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for an update. Much love to you and many blessings. See ya.